Mash is an average pathetic boy with zero magic in his body. However, when his father is bullied by a magic user, Mash realizes that he must become a divine visionary to survive in this world and joins the Magic Academy. In the magic realm, where magic is a fundamental part of daily life, Mash stands out as a useless, good-for-nothing anomaly. Unlike others who freely wield magic, he resides deep in the forest with his father Regro, spending this time engaging in rigorous workouts and indulging in the occasional cream puff. Regro, however, is tired of Mash, especially his dumbness around the house. When Mash unintentionally destroys the door while attempting to fix it, Regro's frustration boils over, highlighting Mash's clumsiness at tasks that most would consider simple. Despite his physical prowess, Mash remains unaware of his unique abilities and questions the emphasis on physical training in his daily routine. Regro, withholding the truth about Mash's inability to use magic, brushes off his inquiries for the time being. Before departing for the city, Regro, knowing that his son is dumbwit, strictly warns him against venturing beyond the fort's boundaries. However, Mash's curiosity and hunger leads him to disobey his father's orders, venturing into the bustling city where magic reigns supreme. In the city, his unfamiliarity with societal norms becomes evident, as he inadvertently draws attention to himself with his weird behavior. Meanwhile, Brad, living a useless existence, harbors envy towards those who excel in magic and achieve prestigious titles like the Divine Visionary. His encounter with the petty criminal serves as a reminder of his dissatisfaction with his current circumstances. However, Brad's routine is interrupted when he receives a call about an unidentified child in the city. As Mash heads back home, happily unaware of the trouble happening, he finds himself singing a cheerful tune about cream puffs. However, his joyful mood is shattered when he overhears Brad's threatening words directed at Regro from inside their house. Brad's disgust for those unable to wield magic is evident, as he asserts their lack of privilege to exist. Inside, Brad confronts Regro, demanding to know Mash's whereabouts. Regro, steadfast in his resolve to protect his son, expresses ignorance, despite Brad's escalating violence. In a moment of desperation, Regro reflects on his own struggles with societal rejection due to his weak magic, recalling how the abandoned Mash had become his beacon of hope. As Brad's aggression intensifies, Regro's determination to shield Mash reaches its breaking point. He urges Mash to flee, sacrificing himself to buy his son precious moments of escape. In a stunning display of strength, Mash emerges as a formidable force against Brad and his magical assault. With determination and a resolve to protect his family, he unleashes a torrent of physical prowess that leaves his enemies wobbling. Despite facing off against an opponent wielding powerful magic, Mash effortlessly deflects and neutralizes Brad's spells. In a decisive moment, he seizes Regro's wand, using it as a weapon to pierce through Brad's formidable defenses and deliver a resounding blow that leaves his opponent stunned. Brad, taken aback by Mash's unexpected display of skill, is left shocked as his confidence wavers in the face of his opponent's firm resolve. As the dust settles, he attempts to influence Mash with promises of societal acceptance and prestige, urging him to pursue the title of Divine Visionary as a means of securing their safety. Despite the appeal of such promises, Mash remains steadfast in his commitment to his family, ultimately accepting Brad's offer in a bid to ensure their peace and security. As Claude Lucy observes the candidates for this year's entrance examination at Easton Magic Academy, he notes the familiar faces of those born into privilege or with esteemed lineage. Mash finds himself at odds with Lloyd, a famous bully whose father's influence in the Bureau of Magic grants him unchecked power at Easton Academy. Despite Lloyd's torment, Mash refuses to be annoyed, much to Lloyd's frustration. However, things take a darker turn when Mash's belongings are mysteriously vandalized, prompting Finn to reluctantly comply with Lloyd's demands under pressure. However, when Finn becomes the target of Lloyd's aggression, Mash steps in to defend his friend, delivering a decisive blow that earns him the wrath of Vice Principal Farman. Expelled from the academy, Mash's defiance knows no bounds as he confronts Farman, unyielding in his determination to stand up against justice. In a bold move, Mash buries Farman alive, asserting his dominance and issuing a chilling warning that no magic can shield him from Mash's retribution. Despite facing expulsion, he finds an unlikely ally in Headmaster Wahlberg, who sees through Lloyd's corruption and offers him his unwavering support in achieving his dreams. With Wahlberg's backing, Mash's popularity elevates, catching the attention of Tom, an influential student who insists that Mash join the prestigious Duello team. Despite his lack of magical prowess, Mash hesitates, unsure of his place in a sport that relies heavily on flying broomsticks. During a heated Duello match, Tom, the team captain, falls victim to a blatant foul by the opposing captain. Enraged by the injustice, Mash unleashes a remarkable display of skill, propelling himself through the air with such speed that his legs resemble helicopter blades. In a stunning twist, he tosses a curveball so powerful that it loops back to him like a boomerang, earning him an unprecedented 999 points and a silver coin. However, the glory is short-lived as tensions escalate when classmate Lance Crown, armed with 2 marks symbolizing his formidable magical prowess, challenges Mash to a duel. With Finn, Tom, and Lemon held captive in a small bottle, Lance forces Mash's hand, wagering silver coins on the outcome. Despite Mash's valiant efforts, Lance's gravity magic proves overwhelming, crushing Mash under its weight. But his quick thinking turns the tide as he shatters the ground beneath them, causing Lance to stumble and reveal a picture of his sister, Anna. Lance's vulnerability is exposed as Mash learns of his desperate struggle to save Anna from execution as an unmarked. Haunted by Lance's state, Mash seizes the opportunity to show his true strength, stealing the bottle with lightning speed and forcing Lance to confront the value of friendship over coins. In a surprising turn of events, Lance concedes defeat, acknowledging Mash's unwavering loyalty and rewarding him with a silver coin. As Mash reflects on the encounter, he wonders if he could have emerged victorious in a genuine showdown with Lance. In the Academy's dormitory system, students are sorted into 3 houses based on their personality traits: Adler for bravery, Orca for intelligence, and Lang for ambition. Mash, Finn, and Lance all belong to Adler. When Lance discovers that Mash and Finn haven't completed their potions homework, he takes it upon himself to lend a hand, unwilling to let their dormitory down. Together, they tackle the task of pacifying screaming mandrake plants with sleeping magic, although Mash's unorthodox approach involves a well-placed slap to render them unconscious. Despite their efforts, Mash's potions consistently yield cream puffs instead of the intended results. Meanwhile, members of Lang Dormitory hatch a plan to steal coins from Adler students during an off-campus forest class. In the midst of these tensions, Dot, a powerful but dim-witted Adler student, becomes jealous when Lemon shows favoritism toward Mash. During a class assignment to exterminate forest scorpions for coins, tensions escalate further when a Lang student named Silva attempts to provoke Mash. However, Dot intervenes heroically to save a girl named Lauren from a potential attacker, only to discover that she possesses the ability to ensnare any man who is even remotely attracted to her. Despite Lauren's attempts to manipulate him, he remains immune due to his complete disinterest in her. As the confrontation intensifies, Silva confronts Mash and brutally beats Dot, gloating over his victory. However, his triumph is short-lived when he inadvertently causes Mash to drop his cherished cream puff, sparking a potential showdown between the 2 Adler students. In a dramatic turn of events, Silva challenges Dot to withstand 10 hits from his powerful iron magic, wagering that if Dot survives, he will leave Lauren alone. Much to everyone's surprise, Dot miraculously endures all 10 blows. However, their relief is short-lived when Lauren reveals her true allegiance to Silva, shocking both Dot and the onlookers. Determined to avenge his crushed cream puff and defeat his friend's honor, Mash steps up to take on Silva's challenge. With firm resolve, he faces Silva's iron magic head-on, crushing the iron into powder with ease. In a stunning display of strength, he delivers 2 devastating punches to Silva, and then calmly informs him that he still has 8 hits remaining under the rules of the challenge. That's pretty savage. Panicked and desperate, Silva hopes a forest scorpion will eliminate Mash for him, but Mash effortlessly knocks the creature away. With defeat looming, Silva surrenders, only for Lauren to make a final attempt at manipulation. However, Mash sees through her deceit and swiftly dispatches her with a decisive bridging German suplex. Despite their earlier rivalry, Dot grudgingly expresses his gratitude to Mash for his intervention, though their one-sided competition continues. Meanwhile, Lance reveals the existence of Magia Lupus, a secret group of noble students intent on maintaining their privilege by stealing coins and preventing commoners from attaining government positions or becoming divine visionaries. With the newfound understanding of the dangers posed by Lang Dormitory, Mash consolidates his coins from Silva and the Forest Scorpion into one single gold coin. Lance advises him to steer clear of Lang, but Mash's curiosity gets the better of him. Ignoring Lance's warning, he boldly ventures into Magia Lupus headquarters, where he confronts Abel, the group's leader, with his trademark directness and naivety, unaware of the difficult situation he has stumbled into. In a startling revelation, Abel exposes his radical ideology, advocating for a return to a survival of the fittest mindset, where only the strong thrive. To further his cause, he employs his sinister dolls to steal Mash's hard-earned gold coin. However, Mash's quick thinking and keen observation skills lead to a breakthrough. He discovers that cutting the strings binding the dolls returns them to their human form, liberating Silva from Abel's controls. This unexpected turn of events catches Abel off guard, as Mash outsmarts him by replacing the stolen coin with a mere button. Silva, bewildered by Mash's selfless act of rescue, questions his motives, unable to comprehend why Mash would risk himself to save him. Meanwhile, Lemon uncovers the stark reality that Mash holds Adler's only gold coin, while Lang Dormitory boasts a staggering 15. Later, Mash and Lance find themselves embroiled in a dangerous confrontation with two formidable members of Magia Lupus, 6th Magic Fang Olor, who morphs into a fearsome shark, and 7th Magic Fang Answer, wielding control over a mystical shuriken. The stakes are high, as gold coins are wagered on the outcome of their battle. As Mash is thrust into a perilous underwater realm to face Olor head-on, Lance uses his gravity magic to crush Answer and his deadly weapon. With unmatched determination and agility, Mash swiftly incapacitates Olor, securing their victory. However, their triumph is short-lived, and they encounter the enigmatic 2nd Magic Fang Abyss, a masked opponent capable of nullifying spells and matching Mash's lightning-fast reflexes. After narrowly escaping Abyss's clutches, Mash reflects on their encounter, realizing that he may have left a lasting impression on his mysterious foe. As Abyss contemplates Mash's unique abilities, he wonders if Mash possesses a rare and unparalleled strength akin to his own. In a bold move, Lance proposes a surprise attack on Lang Dormitory, despite its closely guarded location. Meanwhile, Tom and several other students endure a harrowing nightmare, leaving them drained of their magical energy upon awakening. To counteract the dark omen, Lemon presents Mash with a handmade cream puff plush toy, hoping it will bring him luck. Convinced that Magia Lupus is behind the sinister events, Lance, Mash, Finn, and Dot embark on a late-night patrol of the school grounds. Their suspicions are confirmed when they stumble upon Lemon, transformed into one of Abel's treacherous dolls. Following her lead, they uncover a concealed door, which Lance and Dot attempt to unlock with magic, to no avail. However, Mash's straightforward approach prevails as he tears the door from its hinges, revealing an underground arena. Inside, they encounter Shuen Getsuko, a Lang student acting under the orders of Magia's 3rd Fang. Dot bravely steps up to duel him, determined to uncover the truth behind their enemy's schemes. Meanwhile, Headmaster Wahlberg receives troubling news from the Bureau of Magic. 6 death row prisoners have escaped, aided by the mysterious Innocent Zero. In the upcoming battles, Dot emerges victorious against his opponent, but a powerful spell separates the group, leaving them vulnerable to further attacks. Lance finds himself facing off against 3rd Fang Worth, while Finn and Dot join forces against 5th Fang Love and 4th Fang Milo. As for Mash, he confronts Abyss, who, having realized Mash's lack of magical abilities, surprisingly empathizes with him, acknowledging the burden they both face from magical society. As the mud begins to fly, Lance finds himself knee-deep in an unexpected job offer from Worth. who seems to think joining Magio Lupus is the key to unlocking Lance's potential. Lance, however, isn't about to switch teams faster than a chameleon on a rainbow. In a move that would make even the mud demon Mudero raise an eyebrow, Lance decides to stick with his own squad. He successfully manipulates gravity and annihilates Mudero. However, despite his defeat, Lance shows admiration for Worth's dedication to his training. Meanwhile, Abyss inflicts multiple wounds on Mash, disclosing Lemon's impending loss of magic due to a draining relic. With a swift strike, Abyss aims to incapacitate Mash, only to be met with unexpected resistance. Mash uses his abs of steel to anchor the sword, retaliating with a forceful headbutt, shattering Abyss's mask to unveil his feared evil eye. He employs a spell to slow Mash's movements, but Mash counters by creating seismic disruptions, restricting Abyss's mobility. With a decisive German suplex, Mash emerges victorious. Despite his disregard for the despised evil eye, Abyss harbors loyalty to Abel, his only relief amidst societal rejection. In a surprising turn, Mash extends a hand of friendship to Abyss, unfazed by the stigma surrounding his powers. While Abyss remains skeptical of their future interactions, he warns Mash of Abel's concealed might. Undiscouraged, Mash resolves to confront Abel. An Adler dorm prefect, following cryptic instructions, stumbles upon a hidden door. Meanwhile, Love, a tornado magic user, decides to take out her jealousy on Dot, who jokingly claims to be engaged to Lemon. Dot, quick on his feet, conjures a smokescreen to swipe Love's wand, but ends up caught in her cyclone of emotions. Love, revealing Milo's trap, warns that unless they beat Milo within 30 minutes, Mash will be left stonier than a garden gnome. Remembering his sister's advice, Dot taps into his emotions, unleashing the power of the warding cross hidden beneath his headband. Love, witnessing Dot's newfound strength, throws in the towel. Meanwhile, Milo, a stone magic prodigy, finds himself swiftly defeated by divine visionary Rain Ames, armed with nothing but his trusty sword magic. Love slips away, leaving Rain to cross paths with Mash, recognizing him as the student Wahlberg vouched for. Rain advises Mash to take down Abel, offering a golden opportunity to become the newest divine visionary. As Rain goes about his business, Mash steels himself for a face-off with Abel, ready to take on the challenge like a hero charging in a battle. Abel, resorting to manipulation, attempts to force Mash to end his own life. However, Mash surprises everyone by breaking free from Abel's control with sheer willpower. Undeterred, Abel conjures a doll replica of Finn, anticipating Mash's reluctance to harm a friend. But Mash, with a swift throw of his gold coin, shatters the illusion, proving his resolve. In a daring move, he delivers a powerful kick to Abel's face. But the tables turn when Abel manages to transform Mash into a doll. In a surreal twist, all Abel finds in Mash's place is a cream puff, followed by an unexpected counterattack from the doll Mash. Driven by self-preservation, doll Mash breaks free from Abel's magic, returning to his original form. Enraged, Abel summons his ultimate creation. However, Mash, fueled by determination, smashes the puppet, severs its strings, and delivers a decisive blow to Abel. In a moment of vulnerability, Abel reflects on his past, revealing the tragic loss of his mother to a senseless act of violence. Acknowledging defeat, he gives up his coins and releases all the students he had entrapped in his dolls, including Finn, Lemon, and Dot. However, Lance remains unaccounted for. Meanwhile, Rain uncovers Lance's true identity as a member of Innocent Zero, setting off a chain of events that will lead to a showdown between the forces of good and evil. The atmosphere tenses as the Innocent Zero mage arrives, ready to execute Abel. However, Mash's untimely sneeze coats the mage in a layer of cream, leaving everyone utterly baffled. To the mage's dismay, he realizes that Mash, the seemingly clueless cream-covered culprit, is his intended target. In a moment of selflessness, Abyss risks his life to shield Abel from the mage's attack, narrowly escaping death thanks to Mash's well-aimed intervention. Recalling his mother's teachings on empathy, Abel distracts the mage, enabling Mash to land a punch. However, the mage's skin, reinforced by indestructible carbon, remains unaffected. Undeterred, Mash shatters the mage's spellflexion mirror, unintentionally exposing his magicless state to everyone present. As the truth emerges, Mashle's friends vow to protect his secret. Yet, their efforts are in vain as Abel's reformed dolls, now restored to human form, overhear the conversation, leaving Mashle's secret laid bare. Meanwhile, Selwar, the mage in disguise, reports his discovery of Mashle's whereabouts to his father. Who is Sel's father? Would Mash be able to retain his magicless identity a secret? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to the channel for more recaps.